Wait, you might not believe this, but a simple-looking half-dollar coin can hold a shocking value in today's market. Some of these coins have become so rare that collectors grab them instantly, no matter how high the price climbs. There are half-dollar varieties out there that are so powerful, so extremely scarce, that when people hear their value, they literally freeze for a moment. This isn't just money, this is shock value. These coins are creating waves in auctions, surprising even experienced collectors. And if you have a half-dollar in your home right now, you might be holding a coin worth far more than anyone expects. In today's video, if you miss even a single word, you might fail to recognize the very coin that could bring you an unbelievable payout. So stay with me till the end, because today I'm revealing details that most people never talk about, and one of these coins might change everything for you. The 1973 United States half-dollar is a fascinating coin for collectors, especially when examining both the Denver Mint Mark D version and the no mint mark Philadelphia strike. Many people don't realize that these Kennedy half-dollars, even from the 1970s, can still carry a surprising amount of collector interest depending on their condition, rarity in circulation, and overall preservation. The 1973 half-dollar was struck in a copper-nickel composition, and in fine condition, these coins can show nice detail around President Kennedy's profile, the hairlines, and the eagle on the reverse. Most circulated pieces have light wear, but well-preserved examples are still desirable for collectors searching for clean fields and strong strikes. The 1973 D half-dollar from the Denver Mint is common in circulation, but lightly collected today, with most fine-condition pieces selling anywhere from $1 to $3 in the current U.S. market, depending on the seller and the actual eye appeal. Meanwhile, the 1973 half-dollar with no mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, holds similar market value, usually around $1 to $4 in fine condition, but certified high-grade pieces can jump much higher if they reach mint state levels. Although these coins are not silver and not considered rare, the year 1973 stands out because half-dollars from the early 1970s were produced in lower circulation numbers compared to earlier decades, making them slightly more interesting for new collectors. Today, collectors still seek attractive circulated specimens, and a coin with original luster or fewer scratches can bring a premium. So if you have a 1973 D or a 1973 no mint mark Kennedy half-dollar in fine condition, its value in today's market sits primarily in the $1 to $4 range, but its collectible charm comes from history, design, and the excitement of finding an older half-dollar that many people never come across in their regular pocket change. This is a 1977 United States of America half-dollar, a coin that comes without a mint mark and is often found in circulation, but still holds collectible interest among coin lovers. Today we will talk about its design, history, and market value in fine condition in the current U.S. coin market. The 1977 half-dollar features the portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse, designed to honor his legacy after his tragic assassination in 1963. And on the reverse, it shows a presidential seal with a heraldic eagle, an iconic symbol of American strength and unity. Most 1977 half-dollars without mint marks were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and because this year did not include any silver content, the coins are made from a copper-nickel clad composition. Even though they are common, collectors still look for sharp details, clean surfaces, and better-than-average conditions. Now, let's talk about value. In today's market, a 1977 half-dollar, without a mint mark in fine condition, is generally worth around $1 to $1.50, slightly above face value due to collector demand rather than rarity. If the coin is in very fine or extremely fine condition, the price can rise a little, and uncirculated pieces can sell higher depending on eye appeal, luster, and grading. But for a normal circulated fine condition example, most sellers and buyers agree the value stays close to $1. So if you have this coin, make sure to check its condition carefully, because even a small jump in grade can increase its selling price. This coin may not be rare, but it is still an important part of U.S. numismatic history and a good starter coin for new collectors. Many collectors also check these 1977 no mint mark half-dollars for any small errors or varieties, because even a simple strike through mark, die crack, off-center strike, or weak strike can increase the value far more than the normal price of the coin. Sometimes an ordinary-looking Kennedy half dollar can surprise you if it has an unusual minting flaw that went unnoticed during production. That is why experts always recommend examining the rim, the lettering, the date, and both sides of the design under proper lighting. While most 1977 half dollars are common, a coin with strong details, bright surfaces, and minimal wear catches the attention of dealers and collectors faster than heavily worn examples. In today's U.S. market, the demand for Kennedy half dollars has slowly increased because new collectors are starting to build full-year sets, and they need clean, problem-free pieces to complete their albums. Even though the 1977 issue is not rare, its historical background and design make it a popular coin to keep. If you want to sell yours, make sure to take clear pictures and show the coin's condition honestly, because buyers mainly look for luster and detail. For long-term holding, these coins remain a safe, low-cost collectible that may gain value over time as more people develop interest in classic American coinage. Today, we're taking a closer look at the United States of America half dollar from 1985 with the Philadelphia Mint Mark P, a coin that many collectors overlook but still hold strong interest in the hobby. The 1985 P Kennedy half dollar was struck in copper-nickel composition, and although it doesn't carry silver content, it remains a collectible piece because of its age, condition, and historical appeal among everyday collectors. When this coin comes without any additional errors or varieties and is found in fine condition, it usually trades in the current market at a modest collectible premium. Most fine condition 1985 P Kennedy half dollars sell for around $1 to $2, depending on the buyer and the local demand. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can go a bit higher, usually approaching $3 to $5, while uncirculated examples, especially bright luster pieces, can reach $8 to $12. Only coins with exceptional grading like MS65 or higher, or coins with rare minting errors, bring stronger prices that can rise into the $20 to $50 range in today's market. Even though this coin is common, it still holds collector value and is a great piece to add to any beginner's collection. Always remember that condition, luster, and any error features can make a big difference in price. If your 1985 P half dollar is clean, well-preserved, and free from heavy scratches, it will definitely attract more attention from buyers and collectors. So check your collection carefully. You might be holding a small but meaningful treasure from American coin history. Today, we're taking a closer look at the United States of America half dollar from 1985 with the Philadelphia Mint Mark P, a coin that many collectors overlook but still hold strong interest in the hobby. The 1985 P Kennedy half dollar was struck in copper-nickel composition, and although it doesn't carry silver content, it remains a collectible piece because of its age, condition, and historical appeal among everyday collectors. When this coin comes without any additional errors or varieties and is found in fine condition, it usually trades in the current market at a modest collectible premium. Most fine condition 1985 P Kennedy half dollars sell for around $1 to $2, depending on the buyer and the local demand. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can go a bit higher, usually approaching $3 to $5, while uncirculated examples, especially bright luster pieces, can reach $8 to $12. Only coins with exceptional grading like MS65 or higher, or coins with rare minting errors, bring stronger prices that can rise into the $20 to $50 range in today's market. Even though this coin is common, it still holds collector value and is a great piece to add to any beginner's collection. Always remember that condition, luster, and any error features can make a big difference in price. If your 1985 P half dollar is clean, well-preserved, and free from heavy scratches, it will definitely attract more attention from buyers and collectors. So check your collection carefully. You might be holding a small but meaningful treasure from American coin history. USA half dollar 1985 P, 1985 Philadelphia half dollar. Kennedy half dollar 1985, 1985 U.S. coin value. United States half dollar 1985, rare 1985 P half dollar, collectible Kennedy half dollar. U.S. coins for collectors, 1985 half dollar fine condition, 1985 P coin market value. USA coin collection 1985, Kennedy half dollar Philadelphia Mint, 1985 U.S. currency coins. U.S. half-dollar coins worth. Collectible U.S. coins 1985. Old American coins. USA Coin Collector Guide. Kennedy half-dollar history U.S. Mint 1985 coin. 1985 U.S. half-dollar worth today. American Coin Market 1985. Kennedy half-dollar collector value. Philadelphia minted half-dollar. USA coin valuation 1985. Rare U.S. coins for sale. Kennedy half-dollar collector's edition. American half-dollar coin 1985. 1985 P half-dollar collectible. U.S. coin collection tips. Kennedy coin value 1985. Philadelphia mint coin value. USA half-dollar collectible coins. 1985 American coin collection. U.S. coins investment 1985. Rare Kennedy half-dollar. 1985. Today we are talking about a very interesting and commonly misunderstood American coin, the 1994 United States half-dollar. Many collectors get confused when they see this coin with a P mint mark, and sometimes without any mint mark at all. So in this video we will break it down in simple and clear words. The 1994 half-dollar belongs to the Kennedy series, a popular modern coin that still circulates today. Most 1994 half-dollars were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and these coins normally carry the P mint mark on the obverse of the coin. However, some people find coins that look like they have no mint mark, and they start thinking that maybe this missing mint mark makes the coin rare or extremely valuable. In reality, for the year 1994, a coin without a mint mark usually means one of two things. Either the mint mark faded because of wear and circulation, or the mint mark was struck very lightly at the mint, making it almost invisible. These coins are not considered special varieties, and they do not carry any premium in the market. Now, let's talk about the actual value of a 1994 half-dollar in fine condition. Since these coins were produced in very large quantities and they were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, there is no silver content in the 1994 issue. This means that the value of the coin depends mostly on its condition and collector interest. In fine condition, which is a circulated grade with visible wear but all major details still present, the market value today is usually around face value, which is 50 cents. And in many cases, a coin sells for around $1 if the condition is slightly better or the buyer is a beginner collector. If the coin is in extremely fine or almost uncirculated condition, the value may go up to $1.50 or sometimes $2 under the right circumstances. Only coins in high uncirculated grades, like MS-65 or higher, can reach $10 to $20, and even then the demand must be strong, because modern-clad half-dollars are not extremely rare. So if you have a 1994 P half-dollar, or even a coin that appears to have no mint mark, the most important thing to understand is that it is not a 90% silver coin, and it is not considered rare in normal circulated condition. Its value stays very close to face value, unless the coin is in very high mint state. These coins are still fun to collect, especially if you're building a full Kennedy half-dollar set, and they serve as a great entry point for new collectors who want to learn about mint marks, coin grading, and the history of modern American coinage. Always make sure to check the condition carefully. Look for any major errors, and if your coin has full luster and no scratches, then it might be worth getting graded. Otherwise, enjoy it as a part of your collection, or keep it as a historical piece representing American currency of the 1990s. And when we look deeper into the story of the 1994 half-dollar, it becomes clear why collectors still enjoy searching through pocket change and bankrolls for these pieces. Even though most 1994 coins are common, every coin has its own journey, its own marks, and its own history. A coin minted more than 30 years ago has passed through countless hands, stores, banks, and everyday transactions. This alone makes each coin a small piece of living history. Many collectors also enjoy examining the design of the Kennedy half-dollar, which features the iconic portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the front, originally designed after his tragic assassination in 1963. The coin's reverse, with a powerful presidential seal, symbolizes strength and national pride. Because of this emotional and historical connection, even common-date half-dollars like 1994 remain popular among new and experienced collectors. Another important point for collectors is that modern half-dollars, including the 1994 issue, were not circulated widely in everyday transactions after the 1980s. Banks received fewer orders, Shops rarely gave them as change, and most Americans simply stopped using them. This reduced circulation means that many coins from the 1990s survived in better condition compared to older decades. So while the 1994 half dollar may not be rare, it is still easier to find higher-grade examples from this year. Collectors often look for coins with strong luster, sharp details in Kennedy's hair, clean fields, and no deep scratches. These features increase the visual appeal of the coin and make it more desirable even if the monetary value is not extremely high. In the long run, the value of a 1994 half dollar is unlikely to skyrocket because the mintage numbers are high and the metal is not silver, but the coin can still be a good addition to your set if you care about building a complete and attractive collection. Some collectors enjoy keeping one example from every year. Others search for errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks, and others enjoy comparing the difference between P, D, and S mint marks. Even a simple circulated coin without a mint mark can spark curiosity and lead someone to learn more about minting technology and how tiny details change from one strike to another. So if you're holding a 1994 half dollar right now, think of it not only in terms of its price, but also in terms of its story. Whether it has a visible P mint mark or the mint mark is faded, whether it's worn or still shiny, it represents a small piece of American coin history that connects the past with the present. Coins like these remind us that collecting is not only about value, but also about knowledge, discovery, and the excitement of finding something unexpected in the most ordinary places.